Hello, my name is Brian. This is Geek Squire. So, I just finished all of DC's big crossover event, Infinite Crisis on Earth X, and I must say, y'all outdid yourselves. Like, I from what I've read online from a lot of fans, people are saying this is better than Justice League movie on half the budget. Now, I don't necessarily agree with that, but I can see where they're coming from, because goddamn, this was a ride. This was a fun, heart-wrenching ride. It actually, for once, kicked off on Supergirl, because last year, it didn't really necessarily kick off. It was literally the last 2 minutes of the episode. Maybe 2 minutes. Maybe less. You have Barry and Iris trying to make sure everyone RSVP for the wedding. Of course, this is the big day. What is it? You have the Legends in England trying to make sure they RSVP'd. Oliver's fighting ninjas, apparently. He's making sure they... Well, Felicity's making sure they RSVP'd. Kara and Sarah, though... No, Kara and Alex... Kara and Sarah? Yeah, it's Kara and Alex, sorry. They're like moping, like, well, we don't have no man, you don't have a woman, I just broke off my engagement, it's sad, but they're like, no, Kara's like, we're gonna get our groove back, we're gonna go to this wedding, we're gonna have a good time. And did Alex have a good... I ain't never been more happy for lesbians in my life. So, Alex is at the bar drinking. I mean, knocking them bitches back. And Sarah walks up, is like, so, what happened? I'm trying to drink to forget. Just broke off my engagement. Like, he was cheating? No. She. And Sarah gave that, I'm intrigued. Look, like, when I tell y'all, these two, I'm so happy. I never wanted to ship so bad until, like, the moment they sat down, like, I need this, I need these two to be together. Like, I need this. And then it happened. Like, Joe's giving this beautiful speech on love and how he's happy for Barry and Iris. And on the outside, Alex and Sarah are kissing. Like, all on the side of the building. Big day comes. You know, Barry's like, you know, can't see the bride before the wedding day. You know, everyone's getting ready. Alex and Sarah are in bed. Alex wakes up and is like she tries to, like, slide out the bed, falls, and it's so... They get to the church, and Alex is like, why is it so bright? Does this earth not have clouds? Like, Kara's like, where are you? I went for a jog. Fully clothed? Then Sarah walks up, like, Alex? Yeah, you're Sarah. How's your butt? Like, and Kara and me, like, it's not what it looks like. You did. Like, I don't, twice, three times. Like, she felt so bad, like, so awkward the whole time. Anyways, fast forward to the wedding, and Kara's singing the song that we saw last season, running home to you, running home to you. And it is beautiful. They're about to get married. If anyone has anything to say, you know, speak now for holy peace. And Overgirl just vaporized the pastor. And now, I will say this. There was a part of the episode before the wedding where this random, like, stranger is talking to Barry about, you know, just make sure you say yes. Like, she's super awkward and super, like, I thought she was going to be, like, a part of this whole episode. No. It was just a one-off. Like, what was the point of that? There was no, like, nothing to that. But of course, Nazis show up and they fight, and you have the team doing work. You have Sarah and Alex, you know, rip their dress, get some leg work in. Cisco and Caitlin vibing, and Caitlin gets a whole ice sword and just slicing bitches, just slicing. Oliver. Oh yeah, Oliver gets a bow. He carries a bow with him, like just shing, fa, fa. Like this whole fight was dope in a church. Yeah, they push the Nazis back. They Supergirl hurts Overgirl, but Cisco gets a concussion. He was out for pretty much almost the whole thing. He was out for like 3 of the episodes. So they force a retreat. They capture one of them, Prometheus, who turns out to be Tommy goddamn Merlin. Like, what? And that should have let them know, like, wait, Tommy Merlin is Prometheus? What is happening? So they find out later on in the episode, at the end of the first episode, that Dark Arrow, Overgirl, and Eobard Thawne is working. They're all working together. And Dark Arrow, Overgirl is evil versions of of Oliver and Kara, which Kara and evil Oliver are married. What? What? You mean they married? Yes, they're married. Overgirl and Oliver, Kara, either way, they married. Like, there's so much. That episode picks up right after that. They're from a parallel universe, Earth X, where the Nazis won. Their history is literally the same stuff as the Nazis won. They need to steal a power source, a prism, like a red ruby prism, after like a bunch of battles, like a bunch of them. Team Arrow gets captured because it was with Eobard and Overgirl. They were at the one base while Dark Evil Oliver showed up to Star Labs and did work. He whooped everyone's ass except for Felicity and Iris. They hid, but Dark Oliver just beat everybody up, and Team Arrow got knocked the fuck out by Metallo and Supergirl in Reverse Flash, and they learned that evil Kara is dying. She's absorbed too much sun. Her body can't take it. So they need Kara, who has a good heart, to do a heart transplant thing. So they take all the heroes except for Kara and move them to Earth X, while moving Kara to Star Labs so they can kill her and take her heart. This whole episode, like this is the first 2 episodes right off the bat, there's a lot going on. Like a lot of goddamn things going on. Then move on to the next night. Barry, Oliver, Sarah, Martin, Stein, Jax, and Alex all wake up on Earth X in a concentration camp, which this episode itself was a fucking emotional roller coaster. Like, you find out that the I guess the leader of the concentration camp is Quentin, who is just fucking cold. He killed his own daughter because she was bisexual. Just killed her. Just cut that from my roots. They're saved by Leonard Snart, aka Citizen Cold, who takes his boyfriend, aka Ray Terrell, the Ray, and they get back to their secret base, which is led by General Shart. It's Wynn. It's Wynn if he was more of a badass, and this Wynn is a dick. He is a straight up dick. He wants to blow up the portal that sent them from their Earth to Earth X. In doing so, trapping our guys back on Earth X. But he don't give a damn. He don't give a fuck about that. He wants to destroy this weapon, period. So after some convincing and arguing, he convinces them. They convince him to give them an hour to stop it. He gave them like maybe 20-30 minutes at best. Oliver disguised himself as his evil doppelganger, but he immediately gave himself away like within a few moments. Like, Quentin already knew what was going on, and we get an Earth X version of Felicity, which him and Felicity are having some issues at this point because Oliver wanted to marry Felicity. In the beginning of this whole thing, he wanted to marry her, and Felicity's like, "No, I don't want to marry you." In front of everybody. Everybody saw it. Everybody heard it. And that was like one of the running things throughout this whole episode. The whole 4 episodes. The Nazis have their own rave variety. the Nazi Rider. That's what we're gonna call it, the Nazi Rider. And let's see, they find out that the rebels had a red tornado, or X-ray tornado, to destroy the base. Now, while all this is happening, the heroes are fighting. The only way to open the portal had to be manually done, so Firestorm had to break up, which that was another story going on, that Jax wanted to get away Stein off the ship while still being Firestorm, but the only way to do that, they broke up. They broke up, but neither one would have their powers, which sucked. Now Stein came up with something that will make him a whack ass version of Spider-Man. I mean, super whack. His only power would be, I can stick on the things. That's it. Nothing else. Just I can stick on the things. Like, it was such a whack power. And Jax was like, no. Oh God. So they split up to turn the portal, but Stein gets shot. Not once, but twice. He gets shot in the back and shot in the shoulder, but he gets the portal on, which kills most of the Nazis. And they get together to keep Stein alive. Dawn is preparing to do the surgery on Overgirl, but Felicity and Iris stop by cutting the power. They try to get him out, but nope, they get captured. And the next episode is a doozy, because this is the final part, and we have a very, very sad moment with Stein dying. I don't know if he's leaving the show. I haven't read into it yet, but he dies. He dies because it's either him or it's Jax. They're both literally dying, and Stein sacrifices himself to save the world, basically. It broke my heart, man. It really did. Like, I actually was really about to cry, because Stein really grew on you as a character over the last 3-4 years, from Flash to Legends, and it sucked. It hurt, but there was no time to grieve. There was time to fight, and all the heroes. You had Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, White Canary, Vixen. I don't know what your girl. The other girl, Zari, Mr. Terrific, Wild Dog. You pretty much have every hero except Kid Flash and Diggle. I think they were the only two that were missing this whole episode. Well, you see Wally at the beginning of the first episode saving people, and you see Diggle at the very end of this episode. And all the members destroy Metallo. They get back on the radar. They find out that Supergirl is dying. She's about to go off like a fucking solar bomb, and the teams get ready to fight. And Dark Arrow's like, I want to offer a truce. We'll leave your Earth peacefully as long as you give us Supergirl. No, we gonna fight. You gonna get this work. We coming after you. We coming after all your Nazis. We coming after your wife. We coming after everybody. You took one of ours. We sending all y'all back in a body bag. That's how it was. That's probably the most hood I have ever been in a long time. The teams battle. You have literally everyone is fighting. You have different fights going. You have Supergirl versus Overgirl. You have Dark Hour versus Good Hour. You have Flash versus Reversals, which was actually one of my favorite scenes. It's like time is stopping. They're like fighting, like elbows and kicks, and they both run up two sides of the building and just like come at right each other. This fight was dope, and I don't care what anyone says. This was literally a TV 4-hour movie, and it was dope. Like, I loved it. In the end, good guys win. Overgirl eventually succumbs to her solar radiation thing. Car flies up to space where she detonates. Nate saves her somehow, that was like the one thing I call bullshit. That's bullshit. Like, I don't care what you say. Commander Steel should not be that strong. Like, if he's that strong, he should be the tank of the team. I call bullshit. I mean, granted, he kind of is, but, like, nah. I call BS on that. I call super BS. Ha Dark Olive was like, no! I've already had that arrow ready to go. Like, do something. Say something. Say it with your chest. I'll kill. Boom. Dead. Barry let Eobard on, which, like, Eobard goes like, yeah, you're too good to kill me. Get out of here, Eobard. Like, I wonder what face you're gonna see me next. So apparently, and this is Earth 1 Eobard. This is not Earth 2, 3, whatever. This is Eobard from the first season, apparently. So that begs the question, what the actual fuck? Because at the end of the first season, he was killed. He got erased from existence. But somehow, some way, he can come back? Something don't make no sense. I hope they explain more of that. And that means we're probably going to see Eobard again next season as a villain. But, no, everyone gets to go home. Ray goes back to Earth X, while Captain Cole or Citizen Cole stays. So I'm wondering, is he joining the Legends? Did we do a switch? You know, have Stein die for Captain Cole to come back? The team holds a funeral for Martin, which everyone's sad. Like, I cried. I'm not gonna lie. The Legends, Alex, Carl, they all depart back to their Earths. Barry runs and gets Diggle, who's like, I didn't puke. Blood. Nope, he puked. Warning, next time. And he's ordained to marry them. He's getting ready to marry Barry and Iris. And Felicity's like, wait, stop. Let's get married, Oliver. And yes, okay. And that's how this episode ends. We end with a wedding between Barry and Felicity, Barry and Iris, and Felicity and Oliver, and everyone's happy. You know, this was a roller coaster of 4 episodes. This was definitely an awesome crossover. Like, each episode was like well done. Yeah, it was CGI to hell, but it was a well done 4 episode stretch. A lot better than last year. Just damn, this was a good one. I can see how people can say this was better than Justice League, but at the same time, let's calm down a little bit there. Oh man, this was good. This truly was good. CW outdid themselves, but I'm worried because as of today, the creator of Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, and Legends is fired for sexual allegations. Like, apparently this happened. This was on November 10th, where he was reduced in his roles, and he was fired today as of November 29th. So I don't know how that's going to affect the shows going forward, but I'm worried. Not worried about him, by no means. Worried about these shows. Maybe we'll see a change in, Arrow. Like, will it go back to like Oliver just dropping bodies again? Well, Flash is going back to his lighthearted side, so like I'm not too worried about that. Actually, Arrow and Supergirl are probably the only two that really could use some refreshing, maybe, or maybe mostly Arrow. Even though Arrow's kind of gone back to what it once was. The fight choreography, I say this every time, the fight choreography still needs some love. It has not been as good as it was since the first 2 seasons. It just hasn't. And I mean, we saw a little bit of it in this 4 episodes, because he dropped some bodies. He was going with these arrows when he went to that Nazi base. Like, damn, that was like comic book Arrow. Like, he was firing them arrows off. I don't even have a favorite episode. All of it was good. Watch all of them. Watch all 4 episodes. That's all I gotta say. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please watch the Infinity War trailer. You don't have to watch my reaction to it. Just watch the trailer. It is dope. I'm hyped for this movie. My body is ready and not ready. Trying to think. That's really it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go to collarndelbow.com. They just released their fall and winter lineup. Sorry. Use promo code Geek Squire or Super Awkward to help out Awkward Parker. That's what I'm gonna do. So as I get some money, I'm gonna get my hoodie and my new shirt, and I'm gonna be hyped. But anyways, as always, I'm Brian. This is Geek Squire. Stay geeky, my squires. I'm out.